make sure that you elongate the half note on the ends of the measures in measures 1 and 2. Let's give it a little bit more length in measure 4 to the quarter notes, please, in parts 2 and 3. So dun da da dun. It is marked staccato, but just because you have a lot of shorter notes in the beginning of that rhythmic motive, make sure that you put emphasis on the longer quarter note. Back to the beginning, parts 1 through 3. You're giving a little bit too much length to the dotted eighth note at the beginning of beats 1 and 3 of measures 5 and 6. There shouldn't be any sort of articulation marking over it. Right, starting in measure 5, same parts. You marked it at piano, but just because you're doing a little bit more of some counterpoint there, but you should bring that up from the top. Anybody who has a whole note, please back off there. I'm not hearing part 4 enough there, and he has the main motive there, so really be sure that you can hear that when playing that part. Start back at measure 9, please. Sort of a sudden fortissimo piano. You be sure to bring that out and just stay one dynamic at that time. Start back at measure 17. The balance was better back at measure 9 and 10, so thank you. Measure 17. You're in measure 31 with your staccato notes. Give those a little bit more length. They're a little bit too choppy right now. Anybody who has that melodic material coming up, put a little bit more length to the staccato chord notes. Starting measure 31. Anybody who has a full note back off there, Jeremy, give me everything that you can there. You marked it. We're all marked at 3/4, but we need to make sure that we're fitting in within the music.
You only have 20 seconds. Can I just stop right now and just go through some things that you're going through? Honestly, this is a really good rehearsal. There's a lot of stuff in here.
I'm not.
I you get through it. I know. Well, you only have 2 minutes anyway, or you only had like 15 seconds. Couple things. When you said, "Give me," can we play louder? Just this is for everybody, not just you.
Okay.
To me, and you probably hear me say it's 15% more. You know, louder. What does louder mean? Sometimes we say 15% more versus 40% more. That means a lot louder, or maybe a little bit louder. You know, the percentages aren't always scientific, but that helps. Also, when you say not so short, play longer. All right, with the lift. So I think, I don't know if you said the word lift, but I'm not. That's great. But I think if you said it was clipped, you know, pedagogically, if you're clipping it, then you can sort of get that pedagogical clip thing. So I like to say, no, please don't clip, play longer, or something like that. More length. But I thought your rehearsal was quite good. Obviously there were sight readings, so there were probably some errors here that were not intended, and maybe bigger than some of the actual errors that were planted. But I thought your rehearsal was quite good. I'll talk to, and that was just some general things for everybody. Who's up now? Anybody else do this?
Agenda is doing what she's have to.
Okay. All right. So anybody else will talk for a couple seconds back there. Good job.
I want to